Most of us played tag at school, but probably left it behind when we graduated. But not these 10 friends from Washington who've continued to play the game for 35 years, and now their story is making it to the big screen. Tag stars Jon Hamm, Jeremy Renner, and Ed Helms, and they join me in studio. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
Pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
So you hear the concept of this movie, and people say, this is a crazy, ridiculous story, but it's not just inspired by something that really happened. It really did happen. What did you think when you heard the idea? What happened when you were approached with the script?
Absurd.
Yeah, it was crazy, but again, the fact that it's based on real events is really what kind of like grounds it in reality, obviously for us, and brings a real emotional component to it. You know, otherwise you're just kind of making a silly movie about a silly kids game, but it really is about friendship and about the bond that these guys have and continue to have over the course of 3.5 decades.
That was beautiful, John.
Thank you. I tried.
It really was nice. And what's a set like this like? You're making a funny movie with a bunch of funny people who are so skilled in improv. I mean, this thing could spin out in a million different directions.
Well, once he would come out of his trailer.
Yeah, eventually when Ed would show up.
Well, you know, I had to make sure that that my hair looked good.
Yeah.
Which it does, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Terrific.
Yeah, I feel great about it today.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
The hair game is on point.
But yeah, this cast was pretty exceptional. I've known John for a while. I didn't know you.
Because you wouldn't come out of your trailer.
Yeah, and I don't like you.
Well,
I learned
I just met him on this press tour.
I learned very quickly that Jeremy's tough.
I refuse to work with Ed on set.
It's a lot more, it's a physically demanding movie. I saw there's some stunts, there's some action. You hurt yourself while making this, didn't you?
Yeah. I don't know. Was it physically demanding? I suppose it was.
It was for
I mean,
us.
look at the picture.
Yeah.
You're getting your bones set.
Yeah, that's so sad. And that's my doctor right there. That's my little lady. That's my angel helping me out. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
but Jeremy broke both his arms and then was back on set 4 hours later
That's
because he's insane.
That's like a Ronnie Lott move right there. Cut off my finger
Just
so I can
cut
go
it
back in the
off.
Super Bowl.
Put
That
me
was
back
impressive.
in.
Yeah.
Good pull, by the way.
Thank
Ronnie
you.
Lott.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
right, too, for the
That's right.
Niners.
I do want to take a quick detour from Tag for just a moment because there's something very personal that I need to share with Ed.
Oh, boy.
So this is a tough show sometimes to do. It's early in the morning. Sometimes there's news that we've got to share that isn't great. And I've got this mantra that I have been shouting to myself on this show every single morning for the past 2 years. And does anybody here want to do it for me?
Where's this going?
Every single day. So for those people at home who don't know what that is, shame on you. But that's Ed Helms. Essentially, it's the most positive noise that's ever been uttered by a human being
I love
on The
it.
Office. Where did that come from?
It was.
Was it written?
It was no, it wasn't written. It was something that that a bunch of guys that I went to elementary school with or junior high with would just be like, like it's recess, get outside.
Well, thank you for that, because I'm telling you, I need that each and every morning.
Oh, that's so great.
Now, talk to me about these guys who the movie is based on. Did they join you on set? Is that
We visited a couple days on set, and Jeremy wasn't there that day, wasn't working, but Ed and I happened to be there, and we got to meet him, and you just watch these guys kind of like get giddy because they were so pleased at the fact that this crazy thing was happening to this weird tradition that they had.
Yeah, and you could feel the love, like the real guys, like John was saying, it's kept them together, it's kept them in each other's lives for 40 years, and that's really special, because as adults, it's hard to maintain friendships over long distances, long periods of time, and these guys, they do it, and you can feel it when you hang out with them.
Yeah.
And you guys have had to, as actors, you have to pick up, you've got to move, you've got to take your lives and go from different place to different place. Do you still keep in touch with friends from your childhood?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
How have you managed to do that?
Well, I mean, it's definitely easier now with the advent of sort of electronic communication and instant sort of texts and whatever. But yeah, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I've got a big group of friends that I've known since I was about 12, and we're all still in each other's lives in a very big way. So it's, we don't have a tradition like Tag, but we definitely get to, whenever a critical mass of us is in one city or another, we'll all get together.
Ed, what about you?
Yeah, well, we shot this movie in Atlanta, which is my hometown.
Wow.
So it was really fun to circle up with a lot of my old buds while we were shooting. In fact, we played a couple rounds of golf with some of my buddies, and this is not I should be clear. I do love my friends, but I did hit one of them with a golf ball, which was not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
Rob,
I was there.
Sorry. I'm still sorry.
Jeremy, what
He
about
still
you?
has the mark.
Yeah.
I don't have any friends.
You- No friends.
Yes,
Guys,
you do.
thank you so much for being here. The movie is really a really special movie. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for coming in and telling everybody about it.
Hey,
Thank you kindly.
Cheers.
And we should let everybody know, Tag hits theaters June 15th. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.